In the evening joy of angelic fire, I come to bless you each one in my presence, in the presence of the angels, in the presence of purity, in the presence of your divine design, yet inviolate in light. As your Blessed Mary, it is my responsibility to the Divine Mother of all mothers to hold each of you in perfection's gaze. And so I do this with great joy, for in the feelings that I have for each of you within my heart, there is the nourishment that flows to your soul through my immaculate vision of you, dearest ones. And as your soul responds to this immortal ambrosia of perfect seeing and beholding, my prayer is that you too will do as I do and behold one another as immaculate as I have shared that you may do this evening. When you co-create with God, there is an amazing alchemy that transpires, whereby you attune to what the Father, Mother of all lights is, even now, designing within your world. And when you see it clearly, when you behold it purely, it draws forth the divine light from heaven into your world to clothe it with perfection's glory. If you would have one key from me on alchemy, dearest ones, it is this: to continue to behold what you have designed within your mind's eye with perfection 24/7. Never wane from seeing what you godly desire with this immaculate image that you have co-created with God. When you can do this with a certitude, with constancy, I can assure you that the angels of the sacred fire come and use all of the available spiritual quintessences to then drench what you envision with divine substance, material essence, to make it active and grounded in your world. Many of you have seen into the future a golden crystal age manifesting. And when you pray, you have glimpses of how it can and will manifest. I assure you, blessed hearts, that when you continue to engage in this type of alchemy with the great silent watchers and the great Manus of the ages and the lords of the rays and the angels and archangels of heaven, there is a powerful action that manifests through what you see clearly. And engrams of sacred fire empower that vision in the etheric planes. And the more you do this, the more skeins of light you wrap around that which you see clearly, and the faster that reality is manifest in your domain. You know how you have seen some as imperfect, and of how this impure seeing has clouded and darkened the auras of those individuals and situations that you have not held in violet and light. So leave off of this activity, dearest ones, and come and be an angel of immaculate seeing with me, and behold everyone, everything, every situation as perfect in its manifestation. Yes, you can engage at this level if you choose. It is simply a choice to behold the higher reality rather than the lower unreality that is manifesting in the illusory state of life as it exists in this plane. It actually is much easier to rise in consciousness and to ascertain and accept the higher reality of God in perfection's glory in heaven. It takes more energy, negative energy, dearest ones, to continue to see imperfection in your world. And this brings you down even as the vision itself brings others down. Why wait for heaven to appear on earth when it already exists in the eye of the perfect beholder of perfection? You can take many cues from Cyclopeia and Virginia, Raphael and me, if you will simply dial in to this new purview of light. And when you gain greater self-mastery in this divine science, which is a solar science, precious hearts, you will see all of your burdens transmuted and falling away from you, even physical burdens, blessed ones. You will see a new elan manifesting in your life, a new joy field of beingness wrapping itself around you 24/7. That which you thought was so burdensome will be forgotten in the timeless and spaceless realms of nothingness. Did you know that any burden that you carry is primarily in your mind and emotional body? Dissolve it through clear and perfect seeing and feeling of what can be and what already is true, beautiful, harmonious, and pure in the divine design in heaven. And then draw it consciously into the earth as you clothe it with love and joy and grace and the alacrity of this clarity of seeing. Burdens be gone from my disciples east and west. Diseases dissolve now by the power of perfect eye magic and the eye of the Divine Mothers east and west. Illusion, ha ha, you have no more energy to cloud the minds, the hearts, the souls, the wills of these initiates of sacred fire. Mara, wherefore art thou? Be gone now, never again to tempt or to taunt these, my beloved children, for they are pure in God's sight, and shall remain so forever and ever and ever. Yes, I am your Mare, your Mary, manifesting the ray of beauty, the ray of immaculate beingness, now and ever, for you and for all. This is my joy. This is my work and service. This is my life, my very love for all beings. Thank you.